Third, you should consider how to handle public statements. 8.01 Avoiding false or deceptive statements. A. Behavior analysts do not make public statements that are false, deceptive, misleading, exaggerated, or fraudulent, either because of what they state, convey, or suggest, or because of what they omit concerning their research, practice, or other work activities, or those of persons or organizations with which they are affiliated. Behavior analysts claim as credentials for their behavior analytic work only degrees that were primarily or exclusively behavior analytic in content. B. Behavior analysts do not implement non-behavior analytic interventions. Non-behavior analytic services may only be provided within the context of non-behavior analytic education, formal training, and credentialing. Such services must be clearly distinguished from the behavior analytic practices and BACB certification by using the following disclaimer. These interventions are not behavior analytic in nature and are not covered by my BACB credential. This disclaimer should be placed alongside the names and descriptions of all non-behavior analytic interventions. C. Behavior analysts do not advertise non-behavior analytic services as being behavior analytic. D. Behavior analysts do not identify non-behavior analytic services as behavior analytic services on bills, invoices, or requests for reimbursement. E. Behavior analysts do not implement non-behavior analytic services under behavior analytic service authorizations. What does this mean for you? If you received previous training in the non-behavior analytic interventions, avoid providing them to your current clients. As an RBT, you can only provide behavior analytic services to your clients. 8.02 Intellectual Property. A. Behavior analysts obtain permission to use trademarked or copyrighted materials as required by law. This includes providing citations, including trademark or copyright symbols on materials that recognize the intellectual property of others. B. Behavior analysts give appropriate credit to authors when delivering lectures, workshops, or other presentations. So what does this code mean for you? If you're presenting the work of others, be sure to cite the authors. For example, in 2015, Dr. X concluded that 8.03 Statements by others. A. Behavior analysts who engage others to create or place public statements that promote their professional practice, products, or activities retain professional responsibility for such statements. B. Behavior analysts make reasonable efforts to prevent others whom they do not oversee, example, employers, publishers, sponsors, organizational clients, and representative of the print or broadcast media, from making deceptive statements concerning behavior analyst practices or professional or scientific activities. C. If behavior analysts learn of deceptive statements about their work made by others, behavior analysts correct such statements. D. A paid advertisement relating to behavior analyst activities must be identified as such, unless it is apparent from the context. So what does this code mean for you? You have professional responsibilities to prevent others' deceptive statements about behavior analysis. Correct others' misleading statements. For example, if another service provider for your client, let's say the family's dog sitter, is explaining what is behavior analysis incorrectly to your client's family, you have the responsibility to correct their statement as a representative of the field. 8.05 Testimonials and Advertising. Behavior analysts do not solicit or use testimonials about behavior analytic services from current clients for publication on their web pages or in any other electronic or print material. Testimonials from former clients must identify whether they were solicited or unsolicited, include an accurate statement of the relationship between the behavior analyst and the author of the testimonial, and comply with all applicable laws about claims made in the testimonial. Behavior analysts may advertise by describing the kinds and types of evidence-based services they provide, the qualifications of their staff, and objective outcome data they have accrued or published in accordance with applicable laws.